Have you had an exciting life? Our reporter Scott Turner asks people about their experiences.
Have you ever been hang gliding?
Yes, I have. I went last year. It was awesome.
Have you ever flown in a small plane?
No, never. This is my first time.
Have you ever eaten something weird?
Yes, we have. My family and I ate durian fruit in Malaysia.
Have you ever ridden a camel?
Yes, when I was in Egypt.
Have you ever seen an unusual animal?
Yes, I've seen a zorse. A zorse is half zebra, half horse.
Fessel, have you ever gone on a desert safari?
Yes, I have.
When did you do it?
2 years ago in Dubai. It was fun and exciting.
Have you ever tried cliff hanging?
No, I haven't. No ropes, no harness. I'm not crazy.
A.
Has Grant ever gone bungee jumping?
Yes, he has.
When did he do it?
He did it 2 years ago.
B.
Have you ever eaten durian fruit?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Yes, I have. I ate durian fruit when I was in Malaysia.
I've traveled to a lot of places, and I've done lots of exciting things. Last year during the summer, I spent 5 weeks traveling around Central America. First, I flew to Guatemala. I stayed in the historic city of Antigua, and then I visited the Mayan ruins of Tikal in the middle of the jungle. The pyramids, the Great Plaza, and the Great Jaguar are spectacular sights. From there, I got a bus to Belize and went scuba diving in the coral reefs. The famous Blue Hole is over 300 meters in diameter and 125 meters deep. It's the best diving I've ever experienced. In Costa Rica, I climbed up the Irazu volcano and went whitewater rafting. My last stop was Panama. I visited the canal and was impressed with the great number of ships. The Panamanians are expanding the canal to allow huge ships to cross it. The work will be finished around 2025. Now, I've tried some unusual foods in my travels. On this trip, I tried sea turtle eggs in Nicaragua. The eggs are eaten with hot sauce, and they taste a bit fishy. But in all my travels, I have never had grasshopper or scorpion. I've seen people eat these, but honestly, I don't want to try them. I haven't been to Colombia and Venezuela yet, but I'd sure like to go. There are still lots of places in this world that I'd like to see and things that I'd like to do.
I've never flown in a plane. You've flown a plane. They've seen a shark. What have you done? Have you climbed a mountain? You haven't been to a museum?
What was the most awesome experience you've ever had?
Definitely when I went shark diving. Have you ever heard of it?
No, never.
Well, I went shark diving in Gansbaai, South Africa. It's one of the best places in the world to see the great white sharks up close.
You're out of your mind. You'll never catch me diving in the middle of sharks.
It's not like that. You go out on a boat to a place called Shark Alley, and you go down inside a cage. The people on the boat throw out big pieces of fish tied to a rope in order to attract the sharks. The sharks come up real close, and frequently they knock the cage with their heads.
Weren't you afraid?
To be honest, I was scared to death.
Ships of the desert. It's one of the most uncomfortable experiences I've ever had, but it was incredibly fun. I'll never forget it. That's what many people say after they have ridden a camel for the first time. Camels, also known as ships of the desert, have been a favorite means of transport for millennia due to their ability to withstand the hot, dry climate of the desert. Riding a camel is not the same as riding a horse. First, the rider must sit and balance himself about 2 meters above the ground on the camel's hump. Second, a camel walks differently than a horse. It moves the 2 right legs together and then the 2 left legs. This can make the rider swing from side to side. Riding a camel for the first time? Here are some helpful tips. 1. Wear sunscreen, long sleeves, and a hat for protection from the hot sun. 2. Wear long pants and socks to protect your legs from getting itchy. 3. Always go riding with an experienced cameleer who knows the animal. Camels are emotional and will respond better if a familiar person is nearby. 4. Get on when the camel is in a sitting position. Put one foot on a small stool and then throw your other leg over the camel's hump in one motion. 5. When the camel stands up, hold on tight and grip your knees around the camel's sides. As the camel leans forward, lean back in the opposite direction to keep from falling. 6. Sit and hold the reins confidently. Camels are intelligent and can sense if you are nervous. 7. Relax in the saddle and bend your knees at a 90-degree angle. This will help you balance as the camel swings you from side to side. 8. After the ride, wait for the camel to sit down. Hold on, lean back, and then forward just as you did when the camel stood up.